Right then, first up, this one. Now, if you've watched the video when I found it in the field, you'll know that I was speculating that it was a clouded agaric, and it appears to be so. So for those of you that are interested in this stuff, I'll show you the gills, show you the current gill here. It appears to be clubfoot, and there is a clubfoot agaric, but it doesn't appear to be that one. But you know, you probably can never really be sure. And so I'm going to bring you down here to the book, and I'm going to do some dissecting just to be sure. So if you come over here and we look down at the book, and what I was saying in the video when I found them, I wasn't sure because it's been a whole year since I've been foraging and finding these mushrooms. Last year I found some of these soap trichoma, and I didn't know for sure whether these were soap trichoma, but I'm pretty sure now that they are in actual fact the fly agaric. Now the fly agaric is clouded agaric here. And so when we look at that, let me bring you around so we can both see what we're looking at. Clouded agaric. And this one over here is the clubfoot, but it's more fawn coloured on top, and they don't seem to have the propensity to be convexed like this one. And so if we look at that one there, I'm thinking, well, it looks a little bit more grey. The one I'm holding looks a little bit more grey than this one, but of course there is a lot of colour variances. But it's certainly a clitocybe, and I would think that it is this one. Now, here's a giveaway. We've got a hollow stipe here, and so I would have thought these being quite mature, there would be a hollow stipe. So I'm going to cut this stipe and see what we have. Yep, there we go. You see, when we're looking at mushrooms, people, we have to do so many observations. Now we can see here that this one has got a very hollow stipe, and in the book here it depicts a hollow stipe. Yeah, see that one there? So, affirmative, we have clouded agaric, and it's said that they're possibly edible but can cause gastric issues, so I won't be consuming those. Now, next up, oh, by the way, I was speculating about a certain mushroom, and what did I say? I said something, and I said I probably got it wrong. When I found a mushroom when I'm in the wood and I'm looking for the wood blewits, I came upon some of these, which I've come upon several times in previous years. Well, this is Cortinarius purpurascens. Cortinarius purpurascens, and they aren't a pleasant mushroom to find. There's nothing pleasant about them at all. Cortinarius, all those mushrooms seem to be poisonous or inedible in any case. But the star of the show today, ladies and gentlemen, now I did mark the page, I did fold the page, but goodness knows what's going on, why I can't find. Here we go. Okay, so here we have the field Blewit. Now this one here, they're looking quite fawn on the cap, and they're only showing mauve lilac on the stipe. Now the ones I prefer are the wood Blewit, and the wood Blewit looks a little bit more fawn on the cap, but beautiful, very, very beautiful, and lilac inside. Well, this one isn't showing this, you see. Now it's really curious, because these field Blewits are found in grass, and you know, I most certainly know that these are field Blewits because I've eaten them in the past and I've done all the research. But what it's showing here is that you've got very, very pale gills. Now in the video when I found these, I showed you that when these get bigger, the gills go very, very pale and they lose their lilac. But even here, there's no lilac there, is there? And so, you know, we can never be sure with what we're being shown in these pictures, because this is just one variety picked who knows where in the world. But let me now bring some of these wonderful creatures over to show you guys. Now this is a field Blewit, and look how incredibly mauve that is. What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to put these mushrooms. Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to put the music back on, right? And then secondly, very important, can I have a slug of my beer? Right, let us now ensure that I'm showing you wood Blewit. Now, wood Blewit, look, wood Blewit. Habitat in woodlands. Now, I never found these in woodlands. They're always growing at the side of the road in grass. And what they're showing here is a gorgeous, gorgeous mauve gill. And they are showing a gorgeous mauve stipe. Now, over here I have several others. And when we turn them over, it's absolutely distinct, super, super gorgeous lilac gills. And you can see that they were found in grass, because, you know, I love to pick them with, you know, as much of the natural habitat as I can. Now, in the video at the side of the road, I showed you that the difference between this one and this one is quite a lot. That one can look pretty pale, yeah, whereas this one is super, super mauve, and there's even mauveness on the caps, particularly that one. Now underneath here again, beautiful and mauve. So if we bring these over and put them down here, we see that these caps are really a very different colour to the caps I've found. And this one is about the closest to these down here. But still, this one's grey and that one's kind of fawn colour, beige colour, isn't it? And then when we turn it over, you know, we've got a whole lot of mauveness going on, whereas we haven't in these pictures here. But I'm going to eat these tonight, people. I'm going to do a cooking bloke video, and I'm cooking tagliatelle with all these things, and so I'll speak to you about that later. I've got the tagliatelle. That's I think that's cooked now. So turn that off. Turn that off. Then I'm going to fry the onions up. But anyway, this is a mushroom identification video. So this superb mushroom, the field blewit, and of course there's lots of variances to mushrooms, and so we have to pay very close attention to certain details. And so the wood blewit and the field blewit. The field blewit doesn't look very impressive at all in this book, does it? No. So look, what I'm going to do, whilst you're still here, I'm going to consult this book. Now this book is a wonderful book, but it doesn't tell you whether mushrooms are poisonous or edible. And I can't think you go to all this trouble and you wouldn't give that information. That's what people want, isn't it? That's the first thing people want. They want to know whether these mushrooms are bloody edible. But what a stupid book. It goes through all this. Beautiful pictures, and it's very extensive, but it doesn't show you. See, look at that mauve one? Called a weasel cap. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Now, I haven't looked in this book in a while, and so I'll just have to flick through until we come upon. I'm going to go at the top here, where it says here, in the index. Let's see if I can find it says Blewits. No, it doesn't say Blewits, and so, oh, we go. How's that for a look? Now this one here, let me put this one down, because in comparison, people, this is a whole different ball game. This one here, we can see that it's mauve, very, very mauve, and very, very in keeping with this one here. And so you go, oh yes, for sure, that's what we've got going on here. Look, I mean, this one is more mature. When it's gone up like this, it's almost expiring. What we got down here, there's the wood blewit, and so that one there, well, that's a very, very close likeness, isn't it? And if we look at this one in the light, then we can go, yeah, okay, we've got it, we've got the kitty. So you know, we have to consult many, many books when we are looking to identify mushrooms, people, because they vary so much all over the world, and from photo to photo, from batch to batch. So additionally, on the day, I found a regular agaric mushroom, an edible, and so I'm going to eat that at some stage, maybe with eggs in the morning. But so I'm going to start preparing my meal now with these blewits. So tune in for Cooking Bloke.